Here's a quick video about some features in Google Chrome. So I'm just going to go over some tips and tricks. The first one is people. So in Google Chrome, it's awesome because when you open up Google Chrome and you log into your Gmail, everything that you do in that Chrome, such as bookmarks, extensions that you add on, all of those things will save to that email. So even if you open up an email somewhere else in the world or on a different computer or using your friend's laptop, all of those things will come right back up for you. So people is cool because you can have multiple accounts. So I've got my work account and I've also got my personal account. And if I have another Gmail account, I could add it on here. So as you can see, my personal account is pretty different than my work account. And I've got different types of things on here. So another trick is that you can pin tabs. So if you right click on a tab at the top, if you have a lot of tabs going on and you right click on a tab, you can hit pin tab and it just makes it small so that you can have more tabs going on at once. Incognito windows, they allow you to browse privately, secretly. So you can go to File, New Incognito window. And if you want to just Google something random, or you want to maybe log in to a Gmail account just briefly, but then you want to close it, an incognito window is good because it won't mess up your normal Gmail account. It won't log you out or anything like that. And the last one is bookmarks. I'm a big fan of bookmarks. I like to bookmark pages after I've already logged into them. So what I like to do, for example, for Veracross, that's a page that I have to log into. So I like to bookmark it after I've logged in so that when I open it, it opens up and it's already logged in for me. So as you can see, I've got a lot of bookmarks. I've bookmarked each of my Google Classrooms. I've bookmarked tons of resources that I use every day. Yeah, and the way to organize your bookmarks is to go to the three dots up here in the top right-hand corner and to go to Bookmarks and to go to Bookmark Manager. So within the Bookmark Manager, you can drag and drop different things, and you can drag and drop different things. I want this timer to go into my resources folder. So I've just dragged and dropped it and made it into my resources folder. I can also click here, right click here and add a new folder so that you can organize it. Yeah, it's great because once you find a resource, if you're like, oh, I need to come back to that later, maybe later in the year or maybe next year, you can just bookmark the resource. Another thing I like about bookmarks is that you can actually, if you right click on them, you can edit them in two different ways. So you can change what the name of the bookmark says, but you can also just delete the bookmark completely and save it. And then what happens is it just shows up as an icon. So if I remember that that's my math website, then I can just click that link there. Therefore, you can have more bookmarks on the bookmark bar. Okay, last thing I'll talk about in this video is extensions. So extensions are awesome. I've got extensions all along the top up here. I'm actually using an extension right now to make this video. It's called Screencastify. So let me just walk you through how to get extensions and kind of what they are. So here's a list of some of my favorite extensions as a teacher. So first of all, how we get extensions. We're going to go ahead and click up in, I'm going to open a new tab. I'm going to click up in apps right here. And if I want to get an extension, I'm going to find that in the web store. The problem with extensions is that sometimes they don't always work on desktops and they don't always work on iPads. So you just have to be careful. They'll work on most laptops though with Google Chrome. So, and then you'll just search the store. So let's look for permanent clipboard. That's the first one we'll talk about. And it's an extension. And I just hit enter, and then right here it should say for you, add to Chrome. So then once you click that and allow it, it will then add to Chrome and it will look like this. What I love about this permanent clipboard is that I feel like I'm always telling my students over and over again the same things. So it's nice when you've got comments that you need to write. You can create a bank of comments. So I often grade with using Google Docs in Classroom or Google Sheets or Slides. So I can hit add a comment, and if I right click, I can insert from my permanent clipboard, and I can insert anything that I want, any type of feedback that I want to give the student, and then I can make that a comment. So again, once you get the permanent clipboard extension, what you can do is you can just add new entries based on whatever you want. So I've got tons of different entries here because I often find these are mistakes that kids are making. And yeah, so it's a really nice way to save anything you need to save, any types of comments, and make quick commenting. Let's go through this one, Google Doc Quick Create. So you can add it using the Chrome store. And then it will pop up and it looks like this in the top right. And if I click it, without having to go into my drive, without having to find my drive, open it up, I can just start a new document, or I can just start a new presentation. It's pretty cool. Saves about a lot of time. And then let's look at Session Buddy. Session Buddy is also one of my favorites. So once you've gone to the web store and you've typed in Session Buddy, will come up like this. You'll add it to Chrome, you'll allow it, and then it looks like this. And this is great because when it pops open, I can click it. And what it's going to do is every window and every tab that I have open currently, I can save that. So I'm going to go ahead and save that. And I'm going to call it my Google Chrome 101 tab. And it comes up right here. So if I were to exit Chrome and exit everything I was doing, if I wanted to open up a new Chrome, well, it's going to open up my old one. But if I wanted to open up a new Chrome, say I have a new window, or I shut my computer down, I log out of everything, I close my work, I can go in to Google Chrome and I can start it and I can open those tabs all at once, all refreshed. So I do this actually every day at the beginning of work. I come into work and I go to Session Buddy and I go to my daily work and I open it up in their respective windows. And then I've got everything I need right in front of me, all of my important work tabs. All right, so let's just do one more extension. And these are all some extensions that you can access and you can add yourself and play around with them. I just discovered this actually a couple days ago. It's called Awesome Screenshot Capture and Annotate. So I'm just going to find that from the web store. It looks like this one, and then you'll just download it, and then when it comes up, it will be here. And the cool thing about this one is that you can actually just take this. I want to capture a part of the page. So I've just captured my page. It just took a screenshot. And now I'm going to draw on it. I'm going to say, all right, students, this is the one you need to download. And then I can automatically, once you've finished, you can connect your drive, your Google Drive, and now I can locally save this to my Google Drive. So I have to sign in, connect to Google. And then I can save it once you allow it into your Google Drive. It allows directly to connect. It's now just connected into my Google Drive. And now I can go to the image, and there's my image. And I can just send that straight to my students.